What's up, guys? Welcome back to the Glove Drop. I wanted to do a quick little injury update video because while the Rangers did win 2-1 over Carolina on Thursday night, it came at a huge cost. The Rangers had both Adam Fox and Filip Chytil leave the game during the first period, and neither of them returned. We also are finding out that Shesterkin was banged up after the game after having a collision with Jesper Kotkaniemi. Kotkaniemi. That's why I'll never actually get a real job in this, because my mouth doesn't let me say the right words. I'm trying. But yeah, so he had a collision with him and he is feeling banged up. That's not looking so hot for the Rangers with 3 players down. And also we are without Barclay Goodrow, who has gone home for the birth of his first child, which it sounds like, I don't mean to sound like a dick when I say like, oh, he's gone. He went home for his family. Like, family comes first, so I get that. But they are going to be without Barclay Goodrow tonight. So what the hell is going to happen? Like, what are we going to do? As far as all of these injuries go, Adam Fox has been placed on the LTIR. It is said that he sustained a lower body injury after his knee-to-knee collision with the Hurricane Sebastian Aho. Now, watching it, I still think it was a penalty, and I still think they've made the wrong call, but regardless of the call, he was injured. Putting him on LTIR means that he is not eligible to play again for a minimum of 24 days, and he's going to be missing at least 10 games. But putting him on LTIR does give the Rangers a little bit more flexibility when it comes to cap space, because they need some bodies. He is not eligible to return until November 29th, when the Rangers take on the Red Wings. As far as Filip Chytil goes, it is said that he has a suspected concussion. He had a pretty good collision with Jesper Fox when he was trying to enter the zone. Filip Chytil has a long history of concussions. He's had 4 since joining the Rangers in 2017, and that's not something you're going to mess around with. So there is no specific date as to when he will return, but he is out indefinitely. As far as Igor Shesterkin goes, he is not going to play tonight. He will not be playing against the Minnesota Wild, and he is considered more day-to-day. It wasn't a big deal. It was more of a minor injury, but we got to make sure that he's good to go because it's Igor Shesterkin, and let's get real here. So with all of that space and with these slots that need to be filled, the Rangers did call up Johnny Brzezinski yesterday, as well as defenseman Connor Mackey and goalie Louis Domingue. So I expect to see tonight Jonathan Quick will get the start. Domingue will back him up. Now, of course, the huge hole that is going to be there now that Adam Fox is out is something that the Rangers are really going to need to work through. He is not only leading the Rangers in points and across the board for defensemen, he's also leading the league. So that is a huge role that needs to be filled. And he's also the point man on Power Play 1. And that power play is something that the New York Rangers have really kind of relied on to help them get to this 6-game win streak. I expect to see Erik Gustafsson step up and take that role on the first power play. We did see him come in and do it for the remainder of the game against Carolina. The Rangers were not able to capitalize on that power play though. And it seemed like it took them a second to readjust. Hopefully, since then, they've had an opportunity to practice this power play with Gustafsson being the point man. With Fox being gone, I expect to see Jacob Trouba and K'Andre Miller paired together, which means it's going to be Lindgren and Schneider. And Vinny Trocheck will probably step up and take that spot for Filip Chytil. He'll be centering Artemi Panarin and Alexis Lafreniere. That line has been so good, too. So the absence of Filip Chytil, I'm curious to see if they're going to be able to keep it together, because obviously, as we know, Artemi Panarin is on a 10-game point streak. He scored a point in every single game. He's been playing incredibly with Filip Chytil on his line, being the center. So we will see how much that's going to affect Artemi Panarin's play. And with that being moved up, we're going to see most likely Brzezinski take that spot on the line with Cooley and Wheeler. So with all that being said, I'm not in a good mood, but hopefully I have some faith in the Rangers for coming in tonight. They will be able to extend this win streak to 7. I know that this team does have the depth that they need. It's not like we're the Edmonton Oilers that have no depth and just an injured Connor McDavid. So tonight should be a great game. That is going to be at 7:30 at the XL Energy Center. Of course, after the game, I will have a post game. If you're not following or you're not subscribed, make sure you do that now. Thank you all for coming through, and let me know what you think in the comments about how this is going to fare for the New York Rangers, because I'm upset. I'll see you guys all in the next one, and until then, please feel better. Please feel better. At least Adam Fox. God, please.